Howdy folks, welcome to episode 24. The sun should be coming up in a minute here. Let's see, that would be in the east. And it looks like it's going to be a very yellow day. But yeah, apparently the heat wave ended and now it is foggy. And so I wanted to get this stuff ready. So I looked up, and basically what you want is you want to use either the akua berries or the pear things or the... what was the other one? The oranges, the space oranges. Those were the three things I found that have the 25-minute, the shortest growth time here, 25 minutes, and you get 4 of them instead of just 1, and you also have a shorter expire time, the 25-minute expire time too. So that was the idea behind that, the reason I chose that. And so what we're going to do is we're going to try to make, yeah, that kind of sucks. You need 4 of those to make a sprout, huh? Okay, but anyway, I think what we're going to do is we're going to plant some of these and basically start getting that going in why does that look like, what are those spiky things up there? Oh, those are just plants. Okay, it looked like something was sticking over the horizon, or like there was rocks or something. Okay, so anyway, we're going to put these in here. Let's see, let's put some of these in here just so we can get some stuff growing. And I think we might go with the, I'm not sure if I want to go with the akua berries or the pear things. I kind of like the pear things actually. So I think it might be easier to see that they're done growing. We'll see. But yeah, we're going to put these in here, and I believe if you take them out, you get the sprout back. So if you take them out with the multi-tool, so that's cool. And so yeah, we're going to let that stuff grow while we're building, and we'll be able to make more fiber. Ooh, did they just grow to the next phase? Or is that just, no, that's just level of detail. Okay. All right, so anyway, we're going to let those grow, and meanwhile, we are going to come out here and see if we can get a little more of this building done. And let me see here. We have this. So yeah, I need to get this around here. And let's see if we can make it come across. Is it going to do that, or is it just going to break when I let go, right? And let's see. Is that going to do it? Here we go. That should support itself, I hope. Let's see. I think we can even turn on the structural integrity. Now the other nice thing with the structural integrity is it's glows in the dark kind of thing. So if you want to build at night and you just want to be able to see and you can't otherwise see, then, and let's do this too. Let's connect a new home while we're at it. But yeah, if you want to be able to see at night, that's one way you can do it. So we're going to come across with these two just so that we can get all of this stuff up in here. And so we're going to need to come up because we're going to have like a floor here too. And so I am going to have to eventually come up to that. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to ramp this down. And see, there's one of those dudes right there. One of those dudes wandering around out there. So I'm wondering if my turret will catch sight of him and shoot him at some point. But yeah, we're going to get this connected here. Let's do this. And get these connected. And get this connected across this way. So we're going to come down. And I think I'm going to use... I'm trying to decide whether I want to use these ramps or whether I want to actually make a huge stairway going all the way across. And yeah, I might actually want to do that. Let me see. Let me see if we can get in here, if we can see our advanced constructor. Yes. So here's our advanced constructor, and maybe we can get some stairs made, because the stairs, ooh, the stairs even take wood planks. I have a bunch of wood planks. I could like make wooden stairs, because the nice thing with this is the stair blocks are cheaper, I think. So yeah, I could actually grab a bunch of these, right? And I could make a bunch of wooden stairs, because that might let me do some more different textures and stuff. So let's do this. Let's go into our advanced constructor here, and we'll get some of these crafting. How many wood planks did we get out of the logs? Let's see. We get 40. Okay, so yeah, we should be able to make an absolute ton of these. So let's just make a couple hundred stairs, right? And we're going to see how these look. We're going to see how these look on here. So let's see. Yep, because that's the idea. On this heavy planet, I am going to want to make everything the lighter, or the shallower slopes and everything. I don't want to make any 45-degree slopes in this gravity, because I don't want to end up with problems like trying to walk across stuff. And the other thing is, I think these say they're airtight, but I do not want to, well, no, they're not. Okay, good. Because I do not want to rely on those for airtightness. That's a real word, isn't it? Airtightness. And, but yeah, I want to definitely, let's see if we can go, how many wide we can go on that. Okay. But yeah, I definitely want to not rely on those to be my structural support, just in case anything bad happens. And so we're going to do this. We're going to go come across. Is it going to let me lay? No, it's not going to let me lay multiples across. So we're going to do that. And so this is going to be a very big stairway. We're going to lay this across here too. And go all the way across. And let me see here. So the other thing I should probably do while I'm doing this is seal this in, just so that I know, right? Just so that I know it's actually going to be airproof or whatever. And I think we're going to come all the way across here. Let's see. Yep. We're going to come all the way across with these blocks. And like I said, this should use them up very quickly. There we go. This will use up all of my concrete blocks very much in a hurry. And I suppose we can even put, now we'll do this wall here. So we can do this. Do this wall like this. There we go. And so that's going to be our second level, and then this is going to come out to our first little area. Whoops. And so let me see here. Let's do this while we're in here. Let's grab a bunch of these, and you know what? We're probably going to need even more, so yeah, we'll just make as many as it's going to let us, and I'll worry about the wood if I have to later. But let's see. Try these again. See how many of these we're going to need, because we're probably going to need, yeah, quite a few, because I'm probably going to put them in other areas of the base, and it'll probably be a theme as far as the decoration goes. So we're going to do our concrete here, I think, and we're going to come across, whoops, we're going to come down, that is, there we go, like that, and then we're going to come up here and put all these in, and there we go. And then we can do our thing here, and I need to be careful not to intersect my capital ship, so I'm probably gonna have to move the capital ship too, and we'll probably actually put it up here or something, but I think that's fine for now. And I think we're gonna end up making a round thing out here instead of, I don't want to do like radial symmetry. I know a lot of people like to build bases in these block games, and they use, like, they go to the extreme with the radial symmetry. Everything has to be exactly the same, mirrored across every axis and all that stuff, and I do not want to do that, because it ends up just, to be honest, it makes the building less interesting, because then you do something once and then you have to like just repeat, okay, I have to go do this over and over and over. And so yeah, it kind of sucks the fun out of some of the building when you have to do that. And so we're going to come over this way. There we go. And we're going to turn the thrusters off. And actually, I don't know if they actually still have it so that you can golf the CVs, because you used to do that when you would place blocks down. When you would place blocks down next to a CV or whatever, or if it collided with things, it would like launch the thing in the air. And we've actually had that happen in Launch Us or do other things like that. It's kind of funny, but I don't know if it does that anymore. And even if it does, I know that it used to, you could prevent that by leaving the ship turned on, or even by leaving the thrusters on. I'm not sure which, but we're going to come out here And we're going to put some supports. So I want to show you guys what I want to do here. And so we're going to basically make some supports out here before we build out a bunch of blocks. And I should probably check my constructor here and see if it's building more blocks. Yes, it is still building more blocks. Good. So we're going to get those replenished. And so I'm kind of hoping that I can do this without running out of blocks. So what we're going to do is we're going to come around here somewhere. This is basically going to be kind of a, let's see, come out like this. And then this one will come out a little bit more. And whoops, I hate when it does that. And this one's going to come out here. There we go. And let's see. So we want to smooth this out a bit. So that's going to come out 3, 2. Where did that block just go? It just went in the ground. Okay. 1 and 1, and then we're probably even going to come in this way. So yeah, let me take out this. We're going to come across here instead. And then I'm going to take out this outer layer. So I'm just kind of making this up as I go along. So yeah, it's not necessarily easy to make a nice curve on your first shot by eyeballing it. You do get better with practice, I'll tell you that much. But and let's see, get those out of there. Okay, so we're going to do like a curve like that, and then this is going to come out again. Let me see. So we're going to go 1, 1, and then we're going to do a 2 across here, and then like a 4 across. That looks good. And so we're going to do kind of the same thing over here. 2, and then this is going to come back 1. So let's do this. And this is going to come back 1, and then it's going to come back 2, and then back 3, I think. Yeah, like that. And then so we can match that with the corner there. So that'll be kind of nice. And then this is kind of going to be I don't know if that's going to work very well, but I want to try to make this almost like a sunroom type of thing. And so the middle here is going to be a whole lot of grow plots, and then there's going to be some stuff out here. There's going to be some, you know what, and I might end up making this an extra layer thick, because I'm not sure I'm not sure if I want to rely on the grow plots for structure, but we'll have to see. But if I do that, then I'm going to take these out. I'm going to end up taking these out, because this is just going to be, the grow plots are going to be on that layer. So I'm not sure how I want to do that. Maybe I will pop those out and do grow plots underneath, because it's otherwise I think it's not going to look as well with just a 1 layer of stairs. So yeah, we're going to do that. And so as we go, I think what we'll end up doing is we'll just put a partial block like over the top. Whoops. A small block, and then pop it out and put in the grow plots, and then pop it back in so that we don't lose our oxygen as we're doing it. And so let me get rid of this block too. There we go. And so yeah, let's see if we can make the concern I have with this is that I wanted to put windows on it, and so I'm not sure how well that's going to work. And so let me see, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I want to make this 5 blocks tall, this room floor to ceiling, because what I want to do is I want to, let me see, I want to have windows on the top and bottom, and then this is going to be like bars. So these bars are going to match this stuff here, like this. And so yeah, we're going to have, whoops, let me see here. And so actually I'm going to have to use the ramps here and stuff to make it look better. But yeah, I think we're going to do windows, and so I think I'm going to need to craft some windows in order to see how that turns out. So let me do that, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to see what I'm doing here. So let me check my blocks. I think I had like 1 window. Yeah, I had 33 window blocks. Okay, so we can at least get a quick look at how this might look. And so can we do the slopes? I think we could do the slopes even. So let's do this. Let's get this turned around. And I can't tell which way. Yeah, I can't tell which way is the outside and which way is the inside. Let me see how the trim looks on here. And we're going to want to go like that. So I want to do, I think that's right. Let me look at the corner here. I can't see that. Yeah, I think that's the angle I want. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the windows up like this. And then that's going to go underneath. Whoops. So we're going to do windows like this. There we go. And so instead of doing those blocks that way, I think what we're going to do is this. Let's see. Is this connected to something? Yes. Let me do this before I forget. There we go. Okay. I don't want my windows to break when I take these out from underneath them. So, and these are connected to the one beside them. Okay. And so we're going to do this and turn this around that way. There we go. Okay, so we're going to have this and like that. There we go. And we're going to do the same thing up above these windows. So let me get rid of these. And yeah, we're just going to build this as we go. Whoops. And I hate that sound. It just always startles me. So, and let's see. That and the drone attack sound, that klaxon that they do. Or congratulations, I've just scared you to death, you know. All right. So that should support itself. And so yeah, we should be able to do these blocks like that, and then we can have them either on the outside or on the inside. I'm not sure if that would look better if I did these one block out and had this on the inside. Let me see. Let me try that. So take these out, and I'll show you what I mean. Is do it this way, like that. No, that's the way I just had it. I want it to do it. I'm trying to think of the axis here. Here we go. Nope. Like that. I think that's where we're going to be. Is right. Yeah, like this. Okay, so we're going to put these here and here. Come on, there we go. And then we're going to put these on top. So on the inside, it's going to be smooth. Like this, right? And so then it's not a bar in. And then on the outside, let's see. That's going to be like this. There we go. Okay. And is that like acid rain or it's just regular rain, huh? Huh, interesting. Okay. And so yeah, this is what we're going to do is we're going to have this bar around the outside. And so let me get another set of blocks here. Concrete blocks here. And we're going to place these like this. So yeah, this is going to be a nice little decorative block coming around the outside. I might be able to do like this. Let me see. Yeah, like this, and have this come out like that. And so then our windows are going to be somewhat, you know, shuttered, protected type of thing. And then we can do that around here. And we can put these windows up here too, on top of these. And we'll see how this looks. Those windows are always really hard to place. And if you're new at this and you're trying to place those with the drone, I wish you luck. That's all I could say. And so do I want this pillar to be a square like that, or do I want the pillar to be rounded off too or anything? Or maybe I can even do something like this on top of these pillars to, you know, to add some more heft to them or anything. But yeah, we'll have to see how that's going to look, or maybe even do that. But that's going to restrict the windows too much. So I don't think I want to do that, but let me see. I can probably, yeah, we could even maybe do something like this and stylize it. So let's see. I want to establish some sort of a theme, and this is something I like to do when I build, is you kind of just, you try to get a theme going and then you can follow it. You can do the same style in the rest of, you know, your structure, and it just makes it look better. It makes it look like it makes sense. And so if you start that when you're building, it really helps. And do this, and I'll show you guys what I mean with this backwards thing that I'm talking about, or with this. So then we're going to do this corner here, and like that. So we could do something like this and make it look like it belongs there, and then we can even place a let me see here, we'll take these windows out, and so what we can do is some sort of glowy texture. Really? Huh. The concrete only has those? So I might have to use, I might take these out and use some steel blocks instead or something. But yeah, what you can do is you can do something like this and place, you know, textures along these too, just along that block. So it makes it look, you know, nice and contrasty and everything. And so yeah, that is going to be the idea with that. And then we can continue these windows around the outside and do them around the other corner too. So I think I'm going to end up rebuilding that too. But let's see if we can get this end put on here, and we'll see what we can do with these windows for that, for the end here. So do I want to come out, decide whether I want to come out a 2? Yeah, I think I do. I want to do this other angle. So we're going to do this slope again. And I need to make sure that I actually have, I need to pay attention to this, that hexagon pattern. I'll bet it's on, like, it'll tell you whether you're on the inside or the outside, but it's hard to see. I can't get it to where I get an angle where I can see the block. I think that's correct. So let me see if that's the way I want it. Yeah, because I do want that little, is that how I want it? Is that how I have it here? Because see on here, it sits flush with that, and that's what I want it to do. And that doesn't look like it's flush, does it? That doesn't look like it's flush. So we're going to do it the other way. So that's going to be like that, I think. And I think I'm going to have to turn it that way. So I had, yeah, there we go. I think that's the way I want it. Yep, that's how I want it. Okay, so we're going to have the hexagons on, what is that? The hexagons are going to be on what I call the outside. So, and I think that might even be backwards. Because, yeah, this one, yeah, it's more see-through this way. So that is backwards. So the hexagons are on the inside for future reference. Correct? Let's see. Yes, the hexagons are on what it considers the inside. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to do, can I place that here? I should be able to sit it against this block here. There we go. So instead of trying to place it on top of this block, you can sit it against that one over there. There we go. And then we can reverse these. Now if you get the windows, you can change and rotate, and then when you click them, see how it changes them? Now they're like almost opaque. Whoops. Do this, and then when you click it, see it switches which side is the inside and which side is the outside of the glass. So anyway, we're going to come across, let me see, we needed these, I think, and see if we can rotate them the right way, like that. I believe that was how we had it, right? And this is going to sit like that. So on the inside, it's just a line. And yeah, I need to decide. I think I might even take these and change them so that they're not, so that they're just a half block. Yeah, I think I will do that. But anyway, let's get this first. Let's get this put up here, and let me see. I need to switch that around. And I think like that. There we go. So yeah, this needs to be there and there. Okay, and so then we could do the same sort of thing here. Let me grab this block here, and we're going to put this across. Whoops. And so picking it up and putting it back down resets the block. Just an FYI. That's why I'm doing that. And we're going to put windows underneath here too, so that it's supported. So let's do this. So see how see how this shows this block and it's rotated that way. Now if you pick it up and you put it back down, we're back to the default rotation and position of the and shape of the block. So that if you need to reset things, that's how you do it. And do I want to come out another block that way? And then come across and then go in another two? You think? I think that might look a little bit better? I think it might. So let's do that. Let's take these out. Let's see. Take these out. And so I hope I didn't switch these already. Good, I didn't. Okay. And so we can put these windows, and now we know which way we're going to do it, right? So it's going to be like that, and that's going to be on the outside, right? And so we want them to be like that, and then like that. Okay, so that's how we're going to put these windows. We're going to do that, and then we're going to stick them on here, and I'm not sure if they will hold, so I do need to make sure that I get this on here first. Let's see. So I'm going to need to spin this around, right? Like that. And that. There we go. Okay, so we need to put these on here. And get these on here. And then we're going to spin them around again. Whoops. And like that. Whoops. Wrong block. Wrong position. There we go, and we'll, whoops, hitting all the wrong buttons again. And that one. There we go. Okay, so now we can put our windows on top of this. Let's see, we'll get our there and there. Okay, so now we've got our windows there, and I wanted to show you what I mean with this. We're going to take this out, and I do have, everything else is supported, right? Let me see. Let's do this. Show structural integrity. Okay, so these blocks here are green. They should be holding those in place, right? Is that right? This block here is holding that block. Yeah, okay. So we should be good. If I take these out, I should be able to do that without breaking everything, without everything falling apart. And because I've had some issues in the past with structural integrity. And there we go. Okay. So there we go, and this one on the inside is in the way too, so I'm gonna have to do something about that. I think I can just pull that out completely. Let me see. And are these? Yeah, these are sitting on themselves. Okay. Alright, so we should be able to take that out, and we can make that match here. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna reset it. The other thing is if you split or combine a stack, it also resets the position and stuff, and that's also helpful when you get to the texturing phase, because then your textures are already aligned. You don't have like this block is facing this way and the other block is facing the other way, etc., etc. Okay, so we have that, and we can probably do a similar type of corner over here, and I'll figure that out. But we're going to try to bring this across, and let's see, because I want another pillar there, so there's going to be a pillar, and this one can be square because, let's see, yeah, this one can be square, right? And then I'm going to clean those corners up too. But yeah, we can make that one square, and we can figure out how to theme that to match the other ones. But I think we are out of time for today, and so let's check real quickly. Let's turn this back off, and we'll check our plants and see if they're grown, so that we can get our first round of stuff. Yes. Okay, so let's grab our plants. Can we harvest? We can't harvest with... Okay. We can't harvest with that. So let's pick these. And that means we can make 2 more thingies. Oh, cool. Is that a meteor storm? I think that was a meteor storm and I missed it. Okay. But yeah, we can make 2 more, and I need to make a food processor and put it inside the thing too. But yeah, we'll be able to make more of the fiber. I'm going to have to get a cargo box set up to put all this stuff in so it can expire. And yeah, so I'm going to build more of these fiber sprouts and then use those. Let's see. Yep. And we're going to use those to make more of the planter boxes and everything. So I'm going to do that, and I will meet you guys in episode 25. I'll probably have a couple more of those put down, so I don't want to bore you with repetitive details. But yeah, join me in episode 25, and I think we will get this big thing figured out, and a bunch of more of this, and this floor over here figured out. And so that's going to be fun. So join me in episode 25, and we will see you then. Later.